Well, good morning everybody and welcome back to the channel. Hey, this morning we're going to do a quick little mod on the wife's Jeep JL back here. And if you haven't seen this on the channel before, oh, there's the mod by the way. We'll unbox that and put it on in a second. But this is a 2018 two-door Jeep JL Wrangler. And what we're going to do, we're going to put what's in that box, which I'll show you right over here, on the front of her Rubicon bumper. Now, what it is, it's this same trim piece that we've put on the front of the Gladiator. A little while back, I took these closeout pieces here off, and I put this on because I thought it was more of a finished part than what that was, which is what was there before. And that is what is currently on my wife's Jeep over here. We had taken the closeouts off, obviously, when we put the stubby Rubicon bumper on, and we're left with the factory closeout, or little piece that runs across here. They call this a closeout as well. And it doesn't have the finished ends on it. It's just kind of flat, so it doesn't flow like the other one does. So, I'm going to show you how to take this off, how to put the new one on, and then we'll see if this looks any better. Okay, we got this thing set up on the table here in front of me, so it's time to open it up. Let's point you guys down here so you can see it. There you go. Let's go ahead and cut this thing out. You don't have to be too careful here because I know from the Gladiator that it's a pretty small part compared to this giant box they send it in. Which, don't get me wrong, I mean, I'm glad so that, you know, it doesn't get damaged or anything. But it just seems like a little overkill to me. I mean, check this out. There's the box, there's the part. Huge difference. Anyway, if there's anything else in here, nope, just like before. This is the part. Let's get it out of here. See it. It's just this curved little, what they call, it's another closeout piece, I guess. But you'll notice on the edges here, it's curved. It's a more finished look. They do not give you the push pins, so when you take yours out, if you're looking to do this, make sure you're careful and don't break your push pins, and I'll show you how that's done next. Okay, this is how it's going to lay in here, just like that. And you notice, it just is, again, like I mentioned, a little more finished look on the ends than what we have now, and all across the whole part. So, let's go ahead and take out the existing piece here. And there's just two pins in here, two little push pins, one right there and one down here on the end, and just a little flathead screwdriver is all you really need. Should be able to just get up on the edge of it, and you might even be able to do this with your fingers, actually. This just makes it a little bit simpler, I think. Just push the center of that push pin up. And then unfortunately on mine, the middle piece came out. You do need the bottom piece as well, but we'll pull that out once we lift the whole thing out. So let's do this other one over here as well. Set that aside so I don't lose it. And I just turn these a little so that I can get the screwdriver in the slot. There is a slot in there. And with any luck, pull the whole thing out on this one, although it's not looking that way. Yeah, this one, the whole thing came out. You guys can see right there, that whole part, which is what we want, the bottom part too. So that's ready to go into the next one. Let's see if we can't pull this other piece out here, and we did. So, if this happens to you and you have the two pieces here, then all you really need to do is reinsert the center part in, and it does go in a certain way. There's a slot there, so make sure you put it back in the right way, like so. And then it's ready to go on the new part, and this should just lift out. So, there you go. That's what the old part looks like. The one thing I do like about this, it has this weather stripping across the front, and there's really no way, I mean, you could pull it out here. It looks like it has pins in it to be removed. But if you look at the new piece, there are no slots or anything in this one. This is the back side, to be able to put that on. So there's really no way to secure that trim piece, so you kind of lose that, I guess. And by the way, while we're at it, here is the part number information if you're looking to order this thing. There you go. So you can see what the part number is there. Let's go ahead and put this thing on. Just fits right back in. Again, pretty simple. Make sure you put it over the holes, of course. And then we'll put our little push pins back in, and they just push in, hence the name, right? So we'll put those back in. Push the middle down once you have it seated. That's it for that side. Same thing over here. Just push it through. Oops, and I lost the center piece. Let's try that again. And since we're already seated in the hole, I'll just push this thing right back down in there. I'm gonna pull that whole piece back out because I want to have it seated when it goes in. And see, this is real life. This is what happens. Go figure. I don't know why it pulled back out, but let's go ahead and reseat this thing in here. Like so. Try that again. Center down and then push the pin back in, and that's it. You might have heard it click. That's it. The piece is back in. That's what it looks like in the end. You guys can see there. I think it looks pretty good. There's a view from the top. I just think it gives, again, a more finished look to the Jeep itself. Just gives it that little professional touch, you know, like you just didn't rip the sides of the bumper off and then left whatever was there. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to go on, show you guys. I did this with the Gladiator. It really was designed to go with the Rubicon stubby bumper. Just happens to fit on the front of the Gladiator as well, with those cutouts and the OEM longer bumper still on. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Is it worth it? Or would you have just left it the way it was? It wasn't that expensive. The part itself was around $22, $23. Free shipping, so it wasn't that big a deal. If you're looking for this, I did get it from BAM. That's B-A-M wholesale.com. So you can find it there if you're looking for it. Also, don't forget, check out my other channel. If you're into the Toyota Tacoma, it's all about the 2020 Toyota Tacoma. And that channel is RobMotive. And don't forget to click the notification bell so that you don't miss any new videos when they come out. Thanks for watching. Bye.